Touch on a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Butker now to kick this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. From the gun, here's Cousins. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Cousins now to throw on first down. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
A first down throw for Cousins. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. So the D-line's going to spread out. Here's Cousins. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through him. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Working out of the gun, Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Jones in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Throwing, Cousins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Now it's Hunt. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Shift together here from the D-line. They go play action here on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the D gets the sack on first, and now it brings up second down. On the run, this is Hunt. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Hunt. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Little motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's Smith. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Preston Smith in to drop him behind the line, and that's a loss of a yard. They go play action to Hunt. Now Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and now it's 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, pulling up with the coupe.
Oh my goodness.
Must have done same with the roof.
Oh my goodness.
You sitting looking stupid on the stoop.
Oh my goodness.
I would take notes if I were you.
Oh my goodness.
This was designed with the stars, the square and the cross, so we know true north.
Oh my goodness.
Smiling with 50 carats in my jaw.
Oh my goodness.
It's a shame they let us jump out of Bentleys with dirty